Welcome to this episode of Outspoken. It is the grand finale of RuPaul's Drag Race this past week. Lots to get into today. What do you guys think of the finale? What do you think?
It gives me butterflies just thinking about it.
Oh. She's been saving that all weekend.
Yeah. I literally just came up with it right now.
No, that was a good one. That was good.
Category is finale tease. And I gave it 10s across the board.
Tens.
What's your score, judges?
10.
No, just kidding, girl.
It might have been a 9.5. But I feel like it gave me enough.
Yeah.
Like it gave me surprises that even though I kind of heard spoilers just going through my timeline,
right,
that I still was like, oh bitch, I didn't know that was coming.
The finale actually started with the season 1 girls coming out and kind of making an appearance. What did you guys think of?
It was good.
It's kind of the 10-year span. Yeah, I liked it too.
But just like season 1, I forgot about that already.
Oh.
Nah, bitch, you know I'm kidding.
No, we're paying their respects. I loved it. It was really
Alright, girl, calm down. I wasn't talking about your grandma.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought it was nice because, you know, we actually haven't seen most of these queens since then.
I will say, not to be shady, but when we saw, I was like, oh, I forgot about her.
No, yeah,
not to be,
nice.
you know, but
We
there was
see
a couple.
We see Angina a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, I think maybe that's just because we live here in LA.
Right, we know Angina.
No
She's
shade
another
on
queen.
Angina.
Like Rebecca. I forgot about
I remember
her.
Rebecca.
No shade. I
cute.
don't remember her at all.
Maybe
I remember her.
You'll
She
see,
was-
when you see the boy pic of her, you be like, oh, bitch, I remember her.
Yeah, she was like season 1 Tatiana.
Oh, okay.
If that makes any sense.
I remember
Similar-
Chanel was there too, right?
Chanel, yeah.
She
Chanel
was there.
Tammy Brown actually wasn't there though.
Oh, but there was an
She was
explanation.
black.
Yeah,
she was booked in Australia or
with
something.
Trixie.
Yeah,
with Trixie.
but a lot of people were sad to not see her because she is one of the
Come
more
on, tell me.
memorable.
Teleported so hard.
Oh, get
Exactly.
changed. Wait, what was that girl's name? Meet me on first.
Meet me on
first.
Yeah.
Wait, was
That's
she
one of my favorites.
She was
No, season
All-Stars.
3.
This is the All-Stars
It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
And they all had a performance later in the show with the season 10 and season 1 girls together. So it was nice throwback.
Yeah, it was cute because, you know, you see the season 1 and season 10, like, kind of like trying to upstage each other, like on the low, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, bitch, you would have won that lip sync. You go. That was
I know. I was totally judging like.
You know, you can't help.
I will say the season 1 girls definitely have upped their looks since season 1. What about the season 10 girls' looks? I think they all kind of brought it. They all looked really good, really polished, really great looks. Anybody stand out for you guys?
Bitch, I mean, Miss Vanjie came out, bitch. She
looked good.
I always think Miss Vanjie looks gorgeous, especially now after her Drag Race, you know, experience. Coins, bitch. She also, am I the only one that thinks that Miss Vanjie looks a little thinner?
I thought that too. I thought she looked.
But she's
slimmer,
always
too.
Usually do
small.
go thin.
She's always been small, but like she looks like really like her neck.
I feel like she's
longer.
a little slimmer than when we originally saw like her introduction video and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
for sure.
But she looked great.
Yeah. Can we please talk about how she did her iconic Miss Vanjie
Yes.
walking backwards?
She gave us what we wanted.
Yeah.
I just felt like I wanted more Vanjie though.
I know.
I need more Vanjie.
All-Stars,
time.
right? She has to be.
She's on season 11.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. I was really glad that Monique Hart, first of all, she came out looking like Babs, and then the reveal with the cow print.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that she got to redeem herself. I think that was one of the best reveals of the night, actually, was when she first came out on the
I
stage.
still don't know. It was giving me tan cow.
Tan cow. Okay.
I'll take it.
I actually kind of like Khloe Kardashian's look. It
You
looked
did?
good. I thought
She gives me like elegance still. Like every time I feel like I see her, I feel like she gives me money. Like
she gives you big girl elegance.
yeah, big girl. BGC.
I don't know. I see New Mexico still.
What
but
is-
Oh.
I do. I feel like she was the weakest showing for me again.
Yeah.
she
I'm
was
talking about
her look.
her beat.
Her
No,
beat
yeah,
is
she
good. Her
looked
beat.
good.
I'll give her
She gives
that.
me
I'll give her her beat.
Kardashian. Oh,
I mean, Miss Cracker was all in the black, like she was in
She looked
mourning.
good.
She looked good, but I feel like she's a little
Dramatic.
Yeah, no, a little
the
bit.
top 4
No.
would have been amazing to have her in it. Let's just
Instead
say
of
that.
who?
Instead of Asia. No, Cameron should be there.
Instead of
Instead of
Asia.
Asia, yeah.
Well, if Asia wouldn't have been in the top 4, however,
Right, yeah.
this iconic television moment would not have
Yeah,
occurred.
right, yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
just felt like Miss Cracker knew where she was attending. She knew those butterflies were there.
She knew she was attending.
Shut up.
But I will say, Asia O'Hara's look was really, really good. At first, the gold and the headdress and the red and the gold,
everything.
I thought that was one of the best looks of the night. Definitely,
Yeah.
It was very like
very strong.
Beyonce, Solange.
Yeah, give me roll.
Yes.
Give me lemonade.
Yeah.
It was good.
Cameron gave me beautiful.
Yeah.
No, Cameron looked
Cameron
good.
gave me finale. She gave me like the bitch that leaves her glass slipper and
Totally.
She did. She looked like a
Go find the
princess
bitch
or something.
to
Yeah.
Right.
You do.
Cameron looks good, but I think I was saying earlier, like Cameron, all of his looks looked similar.
You're right.
I'm not sorry, so he didn't really shock
I think
me.
what we said was like, it looks like it's from the same runway.
Yeah, the same runway.
show.
Yeah. So she looked good, but it was like very close to everything she always does.
Right.
She never switched it up, I don't think, except once.
Well, it's big girls. We got to cover our shoulders, sis. So
However you
we have to-
can, right?
Even the wigs. I
You
mean,
know,
all
it's
those
all
wigs.
about angles, sis.
I was gagging over Blair Sinclair.
She looked amazing. Gone with the Wind.
That
She
was
did.
so gorgeous.
Right.
It made me say, "Mau mau."
What about the vixen? I just remember she was like...
Oh, what was it? What was the Vixen's look?
I think she
Something
was
with
trying to catch
green,
one of the
right?
butterflies.
Was green.
No, the
I remember
Vixen
the
looked
color.
good. And
She did, yeah.
She looked good. I remember everybody looking good. There was nobody that I was like,
everybody looked
oh,
good.
every look I was like, okay, oh look,
We're just not
they're turning it
remembering
up.
her look right now.
I just don't remember her.
I remember her look. It was a look.
Eureka looked nice too. She did the literal Gone with the Wind. Scarlett O'Hara, Eureka O'Hara, she was playing with that, and she had a little reveal too, which I always appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Little
Slimmer for some reason.
Yeah.
When she did that, I was like, hold on.
These queens this season, ever since Sasha Velour
I
did that
know.
rose petal thing, I just feel like everybody's trying to make it like a thing to like have some type of reveal.
Girl, you
Well,
have to.
first Roxy Andrews did the wig reveal, so then there's all these wig reveals, and then everyone's trying to improve upon it, which I like. I want to see them, but I did think the finale relied a little heavily on stunts. Some of the girls,
totally.
Well, that's what it takes.
All of them
sis.
did a stunt, didn't they? I think each person did a stunt.
Oh yeah, but when they were standing all up there, like we talked about this, there was pictures all over the internet. When they were all standing up there, Aquaria looks like a bag of like oven popcorn and like foil box. It was
She popped.
yeah, she did pop.
She popped
Actually,
it off, bitch. I'm
she
not
did.
gonna lie. I was living for her.
she did. Do you think anybody stood out in the question answer portion of it?
The only one that I really remember, I felt like Asia kind of did a good speech.
Okay.
To me, Aquaria chokes on her words. Cameron was good.
Cameron was good.
Yeah.
They called her on the share thing a little bit.
They did.
Yeah.
You can't help. You've done
No,
that
I know,
before.
I know.
I felt like Eureka was giving it to me.
I thought
Maybe she
her.
didn't like her story.
Yeah.
I know, so do I.
Yeah.
Eureka really, at least to me, has the best story for everyone. She was injured. She's a big girl. The body positivity. She was trans.
No one's been.
Yeah.
Wait,
no
she
one's-
was trans.
Well,
She was trans for a bit.
she lived her life as a trans woman
Oh, no, I
for
didn't
a
know
few
that.
years.
Eureka did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying
I didn't know
to
that.
because she
Like
has
4
always
years.
struggled with her identity and
Gender fluidity.
Right, she's more of a-
that was more impossible.
yeah, and then the
Yeah.
drag
On the show.
became.
I didn't know that. That was never on the show.
Did it
I feel like
ever?
they did.
I think on Untucked one time they
Yeah.
mentioned it a little bit, but
It must have been like...
maybe
Yeah,
fast.
I've
You
never
watching
heard
the
the
show?
I know.
But neither one of us knew that.
I don't
I've never
remember
heard
that either.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have
so-
caught that.
I thought it was funny that they asked her who would you
Fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah, shag,
Yeah.
marry, kill. They should have asked all of them that though.
Yes.
But who would you shag, marry, kill out of the top 4?
At this point, I want to kill them all.
I already know who you'd kill.
Who would I kill?
Actually,
Cameron.
I wouldn't kill Cameron.
No, I think
Oh, really? No?
I think you kill Aquaria.
It would be probably
Yeah.
the Aquaria.
Oh.
Just because she irks. But I mean, I would don't want to kill any of them.
Right.
No, not really.
Yeah.
in the
No,
concept.
I can do without Aquaria. I would
Marry Asia?
marry Asia.
Yeah.
Marry Asia, fuck
Cameron.
Cameron, and Eureka would be sisters. There we go. One of the best parts about the finale was they finally crowned Miss Congeniality, and they let the girls pick this time, which actually makes a lot more sense. I think they should probably do that every season going forward.
Right.
They could have the fans pick a fan favorite, and then have the girls pick actual Miss Congeniality.
Absolutely.
Because they know what went on more than anybody else.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think of Monet Exchange
Great
winning?
choice.
Yeah.
She was my choice.
I think that's who we all wanted to win,
Yeah.
and that's who we kind of
Her
thought was
or
going to.
Monique Hart, I was also kind of thinking.
Yeah, I love
I
Monet.
feel like Monet just gave us everything. You know what I mean? She gave us a little shade. She gave us comedy. She gave us like, oh, bitch, I feel you. Like, been there, done that. She gave you like friendship. She gave you loyalty. She also stood up for people when she felt like it was.
And she was never like a bitch. You never heard her really being mean to anyone or any drama.
She won by like 1 vote.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That's interesting. Yeah,
and you saw who voted for.
What did you guys think of who voted for who?
Well, considering how many people there are, that's gonna happen.
Of course, but it seemed like a lot of them had just had their own congeniality.
I think a few of them were just throwing random votes because they wanted to maybe get more. Yeah. That's what I'm sorry, Miss Cracker picked the Vixen, and no shade to the Vixen, but she's not exactly congenial. You know, like you can respect her and be a fan of hers.
Miss Cracker wanted the title.
I think Miss Cracker thought she was going to get it, so she gave it to the least likely person. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why she was wearing black.
In mourning.
She didn't get it.
Well, congratulations to Monet Exchange. We're all very happy that you won it. You were one of the sweetest queens we met at DragCon, and you were one of the most entertaining queens this whole season. And we really hope we see you back on All Stars 4.
Oh yeah,
I think she's kind of a. I think. Well, who do you think in this?
Give me a B.
Give you a B.
Give me a B. All Stars 5, maybe.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, a lot of queens did that, and now they're coming back.
So I will say, like, out of all the drag queens, I felt like she can be the most successful in and out of drag
100%.
after this show is over.
100%.
I can see
her doing other stuff.
Oh, did you guys watch the video of her singing "Strange Fruit"? And then it's incredible. Oh my god,
she can
really
sing.
Good. Yeah, she's trained in opera. Yeah, no, she is really fucking talented. That's why I firmly believe. I wish that Monet Exchange was in the top 4.
I do too. It was just that look couldn't get there.
Over Asia.
Next time.
Straight up. I'm sorry.
Monique and over
I know. I don't think she's ready for top 4 this
And I think Monet over Cameron. I'm sorry. I do.
Monet over Cameron.
If we're talking about as a whole drag queen, yes.
Yeah.
There's some parts of Cameron that I do prefer over Monet.
But
But as a whole, yes.
I love Monet, but she wasn't bringing
based on the competition.
And her looks wasn't.
Yeah, her looks were. And compared to Cameron.
But, you know, now that she's getting this money, she'll definitely be.
She'll be on, if she's not on 4, she'll be on 5, like you said, for sure.
Bitch, all these queens, you saw them on the finale, but they came back like, oh, I've been bugged.
That is something. These queens are, I will give them, the last couple of seasons, you know, even we have some criticism of some things, I will say for the most part, these queens are elevating their looks. When they have these red carpet appearances, when they have these events and stuff, they are showing up, showing out with these amazing looks, even if it's not like on the show, just in real life, and it's great. I appreciate it. They're really talented, and there's a lot of talented designers that they work with too, and it's good that they're getting the exposure too. So.
Right.
Like season 9's finale, this year we also had kind of a wheel of doom, spinning it to decide which girls would lip sync against each other and eliminate them to get to the final 2. The first lip sync, Cameron was chosen with the first spinner, and she chose Asia O'Hara. Do you think there was strategy behind her choosing Asia O'Hara?
I would have chose Asia.
Yeah? Is that who you would have chosen? Easiest to knock out?
I want to go ahead, sis.
Well, but it's interesting too because nobody knows really how Aquaria does as a lip syncer because she's never really had to do it on the show. So you don't know if she's strong or not,
but
really.
She's been slaying like these like challenges as far as dancing and
looks and comedy.
Put a lip on that, you got someone who can lip sync.
Yeah. Plus, you don't think she's gonna want to eliminate her sister Eureka. So
look, I'm sorry that.
You know what? If I was Cameron, I would have done Eureka because I would be like, I want to go out with a bang. We've already gone against each other once before.
That's her sister.
And it was amazing though. But like if
I don't think she would. Because then she would have literally had to chose to eliminate her, and it would be a weird.
True, that's right. That is your sister. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, but it would have been a good look.
If they were just like acquaintances, she would have been a good person.
It would
to
have
go
been good TV.
Yeah.
I would have chosen Aquaria. I would have been like, let me get this bitch out immediately. Even if I'm gonna lose, I'm still gonna be like, I want her out.
Who do you think they all would have chosen? If Eureka was first, who do you think she would have picked?
Asia.
Yeah, I think she would.
I think they probably all would have. Aquaria probably would have too.
Come on, Asia mama.
I don't think anybody actually would have wanted to pick Cameron just because of how good of a lip syncer she is.
Hell
so
if Asia had like
Asia would have picked.
I think Eureka.
Eureka, I think she would have picked Eureka too. Yeah, definitely.
You get that bitch. Who would y'all pick?
If I had to lip sync against one of them, I wouldn't lip sync against. These are professional drag queens. I would be at a disadvantage.
Bitch, I could put on a good lip. I put on a good lip sync.
Against,
Aquaria. I would have picked Aquaria because I would have put more emphasis into it,
more personality.
Because I want her to go. Yeah,
it would have been fueled from a place of passion,
and especially that the song that she did. Either one of those songs, If or Nasty Bitch, I would have went in.
Ooh.
Cameron and Asia, their song was Nasty by Janet Jackson. Good song. What was going to be a pretty good lip sync. I don't really know how else to say it except for it was a disaster. As you know, as we all know, Asia O'Hara decided it would be great to have butterflies revealed in her costume. It didn't quite work out that way. They all fell on the floor dead. And that was that.
I mean, she was giving you nasty tease.
No.
I'm so confused by that.
It was...
How did she think that was going to work?
Girl.
But I mean, let's okay.
Alright, let's dissect the butterfly game.
In theory, that would have been an amazing reveal. Maybe if she did, maybe not real butterflies, like something of the like where it's like gonna explode out butterfly confetti or something,
glitter,
where it looks like butterflies, maybe.
Okay, little paper pinwheels or something.
That would have been really fucking cool if
Okay.
it was executed properly. Okay. Like you think about like. I also kind of made me think, you guys remember Christina Aguilera's Fighter video, like when she had like the butterflies coming out. Like
that is a produced music video, not a live performance.
But just in theory, that would be really fucking cool.
Butterflies would look beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, no, but she just was in over her head.
Girl, that is an understatement.
But also she never performed. She never danced. She was just like taking stuff off and walking around. So I'm like, do you really thought that was going to help you win?
You need to give me choreography right now and you're not be able to do it because you're trying to unlock your chest.
Right. I think as soon as she realized this did not work, she should have forgot the butterfly thing and just danced, lip sync her ass off. But I know she was, you could tell she was getting kind of in her head, but I just could not understand why she kept opening them.
Jam, I can't,
no. Wait for it to go.
She kept opening. I was like, that didn't work. That one didn't work. That one's not gonna work. Just stop doing it. You're making it so much worse.
Well, bitch, like the butterfly. I was dead.
I was dead.
No, she should have just stopped. I don't know why she continued trying to make it work. She should have just started giving it.
Oh my god! Yeah, as soon as you realize it's not happening,
girl.
It looked like she was like, "Oh, they're dead in here. Let me try the other one. Oh, they're dead in there too. Let me go and try the other one." Bitch, they're clearly all dead. Like, what are you doing?
Even the execution of her outfit, I didn't really like.
How would you perform?
Right, and even if when she took them off, then it was like saggy nets, and it just was not well thought out. And some of them were stuck in there trying to get away. That was the worst part, seeing them hanging there.
You really thought you were going to win with that? Like, you really thought this is going to get on?
You could have practiced even?
Yeah,
Did you practice?
Did you practice?
I'm going to give Asia an A for effort.
Right.
An A for effort.
She's more intelligent than that.
I'm giving her a B for butterfly.
I'm giving her a D for dead. Dead. She killed all those butterflies. It was a massacre. It was horrible. My favorite part was Monique Hart's face the entire time.
Which she was giving us as like, fuck. Bitch, what were you thinking?
All the faces in the audience were just like, girl.
Oh my god.
And then people were saying that it was even worse in real life because there were so many dead mashed up butterflies and it didn't really show it as much, but like, and then at the end you could see Cameron was like, what the is all over the ground. She had no idea what mushed butterflies they were stomping on. Horrible, absolutely horrible.
Wow.
Then throughout the rest of the show, every now and then you would see like a butterfly, so it would remind you of it and take you right back there. Oh, it was just not a good night for Asia. It was not good. Well, with all that being said,
put on an apology. We do have to say that.
Yes,
she apologized and said she worked with someone, a professional.
I don't believe that.
Girl, your man don't count.
I was gonna say, like, what is there a professional butterfly handler that was helping you, butterfly trainer?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. It seem
but
like that she did her homework on it, and girl, like, no.
We actually brought him on. Y'all give it up. Here's Dan,
the butterfly trainer.
Bye.
Hey, Dan.
So, how many years have you been working in the field of training butterflies?
Actually, before she hit me up 2 weeks. And I said, darling, is this something you want to do? She said, I want to give him life. I said, not sure about that.
So you warned her, is what you're saying.
No wonder the Warner turned the contract.
This is a bad idea.
I just don't see that going down. I'm sorry.
Because you're in your costume for like an hour or longer.
Before you actually film.
There's not that much room in these little things. Butterflies are living creatures.
Right.
They're delicate.
She seems more intelligent than that. I don't know. I feel like there's a backstory that she's not saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's a serial killer.
I think it's
I'm kidding, girl. Well,
Is that why Asia, like after they'd done the reunion, why she was wearing all
the whole weekend after the reunion, she was like in shawls, like she was in mourning and
Asia, I love you to death, girl. Cover your tits.
I know.
It's really not that serious.
I know.
I just thought she was going back in her cocoon.
Anyway.
So stupid. This is said anyway.
Anyway.
I don't want to give me nothing.
No, it was good.
Needless to say, Asia did not win the lip sync and was eliminated from the competition, and that's sad. So I'm sorry, Asia. It was.
She did look upset.
It was rough, and then she was getting a lot of stuff. The internet was like crazy all weekend afterwards too.
Right.
Like some people were coming for her, then her fans were coming for everyone else who made a joke about it. They were like, because every drag queen was posting,
right?
Because it was in the moment. I'm sure it was very embarrassing and humiliating and a disaster. But now looking back, you have to. Okay, it's gonna be a drag race moment, iconic moment forever, whether it's good or bad.
Right.
So just take it for what it is, girl.
She needs to take those lemons and make lemonade, girl. Watch. She should try and like redeem herself. Do something. Not with live butterflies, girl.
Right.
But make the butterfly thing your thing. Do a butterfly dress.
If she comes back to All Stars 4, you know, she could do like some kind of butterfly, maybe a paper butterfly.
Right.
Mariah Carey.
There you go.
Yes. Sad.
Right.
You know, the only place that doesn't have butterflies in the world is Antarctica. It's the only place. That's a little interesting fact. Just like a little butterfly fact. And in Mexico.
Moving on to the next lip sync between Eureka and Aquaria. What did you guys think of Eureka and Aquaria's big lip sync against each other?
Aquaria won that. I'm sorry.
You think so?
I do agree, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes.
Okay.
She fucking killed. She didn't get credit for this. She was hitting the if choreography.
Oh yeah, she was
hitting that.
She was
and
hitting
I
the
have to say, I
choreography.
fucking love that song. It's one of my favorite Janet Jackson songs. Also, it's no shade to the big girls. You were killing it, Eureka, but it looked better.
When you're doing choreography
like that was like when Janet was at the prime of her body, girl. And when you think of that song, you think of somebody that's very like, you know what I mean?
I get it. I agree. I felt like Aquaria didn't win that one, and I felt like Aquaria won.
You think so? Okay, Aquaria won that one. I don't know. I went back and forth.
I was going to like, because you're rooting for Eureka.
I know, I was.
The story, and you went in the finale, and then she doesn't bring it. But then you also feel like she deserves to be in the top 3, the finale, regardless. Yeah. She deserves to be in the running, and that's why there's this whole controversy. Like, should the winner be based on a lip sync?
Right.
Should it just be the content they gave you?
The whole
while they were there.
Yeah.
Is this last episode going to really determine? And that's why I felt like, well, yeah, Eureka didn't give it to you, but she's giving it to you all season. I still want her at my top.
Right. Well, and I think maybe even that, the results of the lip sync were that they tied and they both got to stay, which was kind of strange overall. And again, it felt very producer.
That one was.
Yeah.
They were ready to do it to one of them.
That one too.
And it clearly did not happen with Asia.
Because it was very clear that they wanted Eureka and Aquaria for the final 2. That's how I think. And when they had to lip sync against each other, I think they already maybe were like, okay, how are we gonna keep this? So I was kind of on the fence personally. I thought they both did pretty good in the first lip sync, but again with the choreography, that's probably what kind of edged her out. I do think Eureka was doing pretty good in the first lip sync. I don't think it was bad.
I was just getting annoyed. I feel like a lot of queens are relying on doing splits and death drops. Like you need to figure out where to do it. Not every song requires it.
Right.
Yeah. Like I was not a fan. Like when Eureka was doing the fucking when she dropped
the pussy pounding
like,
again.
This is not the song for that, girl.
Yeah.
But I think all of them prepared moves, pull out all the stops, do all their moves no matter what song. Right. Butterflies, I don't care what song's playing. I'm pulling butterflies out my tits. She didn't care what song's playing, she's gonna pop that pussy all around the floor. You know, they showed their good stuff. Or
but it could have been Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah. Since both girls tied, we moved on to the third round, and Cameron, Eureka, and Aquaria all got to battle each other in one big lip sync, which, again, we've talked about before, when too many lip sync all at once, it's really hard to judge exactly because of the room, the space, but what did you guys, yeah, and the cameras, unless you see one long shot, but what did you guys think overall of what you saw in the final lip sync?
That Aquaria did well.
Aquaria did great.
She killed it.
She did. The sparks, the...
Cameron looked like she gave up.
Not from what I
She
saw.
doesn't
Cameron
give it.
looked like she was giving it.
I feel like
me.
Eureka looked like she gave up in this. I feel in the last lip sync, and I was really disappointed.
Really?
I feel like Eureka just tuckered out, or was tired, or I feel something, or defeated. Her performance felt different in the last lip sync to me than it did in the second, than her first lip sync. Yeah, and
Like that.
I think they all just knew that Aquaria was. Once the sparks, and didn't you have a cape, and it was just, I mean...
Man, and she gives you, I'm sorry, she gives you performance. I was living, even when the camera wasn't on her and you just see in the corner, you see...
Yeah.
And that's just sad, like...
It was good. It was good, it was so good, I couldn't deny it.
And that kick, so effortless, just a little leg.
She definitely is like the graduate of like Drag Race school.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's a story within itself.
Her storyline is very fitting, too, for the 10th season of Drag Race. It was this season was such a, like, you know, they brought back a few queens, and they had, like, you know, the original queens. There was such a nostalgic feel, and 10 years in the making. So to have, like, a queen who was 10 years in the making along with it was a very poetic end to season 10.
And she was a fan of the show, and then she, you know, started doing makeup, and then she started, you know, to meet these queens, and you see these... pictures coming
that
up
is actually kind of cool.
like,
with every single
was
queen
young,
back in the day.
16,
Yeah,
you got to get pics with all these queens, and then you saw that she hit up Mayhem like 7 years ago on Facebook.
Yeah, I
her,
saw
like,
that.
Makeup
Advice.
Yeah. And so you see this history, and you're like, okay, Aquaria.
Well, it was no big surprise. Aquaria was announced as the winner of season 10. Something we all kind of saw coming throughout the season, even from before the season. You know, she's a really polished queen. She's a really popular queen, and she definitely earned the win this season. No matter how you feel about her personally or whatever, she definitely deserved the win. What do you guys think about it overall?
She played a good game.
Yeah.
I will give her that. And she won.
She killed it.
She's American.
Kill it.
She gave
another
me
season that will fly by and I'll forget about, just like Violet Chachki.
Oh.
I still live for Violet.
Yeah?
But see, you know what was crazy is I felt the same way towards Violet the way that I feel towards Aquaria. She was gorgeous, served me fucking looks, but I did not like her demeanor on the show. I could not stand these bitches.
Aquaria this season actually reminds me a lot of Alaska and her All-Star season. As far as every performance she killed, you saw her carry, you knew this bitch is gonna do it. She would bring it out when you didn't expect it. You know, and it's a similar story as that too, so she deserved it. Congratulations, Aquaria. We might have talked a little shade this season, but overall, you are a fierce queen, you're super talented, and there's gonna be amazing things coming for you now, so congratulations.
I've been reading you all season long, girl, but I give credit where credit is due. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're still in the running.
And congratulations to all the other queens, and I'm ready to see Miss Vanjie back on season 11, bitch.
Oh.
Yes, Vanjie.
Since this was the season finale of Drag Race, it is kind of also our season finale. We are going on a little bit of a hiatus this summer, planning the stages of the next season of Outspoken. We've mentioned this before when we take a little break, but this time we have really good things coming. We're going to be filming in a studio, so look for our premiere in the fall, but we are going to have a podcast this summer. We have a little behind the scenes reality show in the works, so we have a lot of good stuff coming out. Just stay tuned.
We'll still have content coming out. Like, we're going to do a lot more Hot Topic stuff for you guys. Just, I know we haven't done anything political in a minute, so
we got to get back to our roots.
Yes, we do.
Drag Race has kind of been consuming us a lot lately, the last 6 months or so. We need to get back to our roots and our activism, and you guys know the country's a damn mess, so we got to get back on that.
We've been trying to, I don't want to say avoid it, we just kind of been distracted with the lashes and the wigs and the reveals. We're just ready to get back to what we started this for.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back with a lot of good stuff this summer. Just stay tuned. In the meantime, like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The more subscribers we have, the more content we can bring you. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the fans who have stuck with us all this season and all the new fans that we've gotten while reviewing this season of Drag Race. Until next time, stay tuned, guys. Thank you.
Bye. She's carrying.
Never. This one?
Never.
Never.
Well, I just feel like some people talk different, and you know, I've talked to people like, oh my, she was real bitchy, and I'm like, oh wait, that's just how she is. You know what I mean? Like I thought sometimes Edwin was bitchy with his like the way he would talk back, and I'm just like, oh, she's just very like not giving you the full zhuzh.
Sure, that happened.
Like that.
She's fishing for something wrong. She's fishing for something like what?
Yes.
Wait, they brought Mimi on first to All Stars?
Yeah.
And that's what the argument was about.
Nobody, right.
That's what the argument was about.
I could not believe it. Out of all 50,
That Mimi on first?
Yeah. First and third, and then Mimi goes, don't disrespect my fans. Well, from the looks of it, I haven't seen much.
That's a good
scene.
scene.
He's like, well, why did they pick me 3? And this Sahadi goes, well, someone had to go home first.
Yeah. Where is the lie? Oh my god, me too.
I'm not remembering this.
Yeah.
I remember it now, but I haven't seen that season since it aired, I think, actually. Well, did you enjoy seeing an appearance from Miss Valentina for the Miss Congeniality Award?
I always enjoy an appearance from Miss Valentina.
She's so gorgeous. Every time it shows Valentina,
Whenever
she's
I look
just
at
perfect.
When I look at that video of you guys, like with the still, the picture, it's like when you know a threesome is about to go down and a T-girl's gonna top two.
Girl,
boys.
I would let her.
Yeah.
I would have let her.
That's literally what it is. She's looking at them like
We're not.
And now she's good. I want her to be like, it's me, Valentina.
Yes, they're all
that little voice like
Valentina's about to fuck the shit out of both these boys.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna say that.
These fucking bitches.
No, I just want to say, you grew on me. Just like the left mole on my arm. And at first I was like, I don't want it. And then, now after a little while, I'm like, it's cute.
It's cute.
So, congrats.
You just compared her to a mole.
That I wasn't sure of.
Okay. But now you're in love.
Love.
It's her beauty mark.